Hey, I'm Dave Rubin, and this is TYT140, a lot of news in a little time. The House approved a resolution Wednesday authorizing Speaker John Boehner to sue President Obama over abuse of power and constitutional violations. Specifically, Republicans accuse the president of changing rules relating to the implementation of the Affordable Care Act without consulting Congress. The vote was 221 to 201, with no Democrats voting in favor. Constitutional experts question whether any judge will take up the case, however, as the House will have to prove that it was damaged as an institution by the president's actions. In other big news coming out of Washington today, the CIA is admitting that the agency improperly hacked into a Senate Intelligence Committee computer network as senators prepared a report on the CIA's torture program. CIA Director John Brennan has apologized to the senators and pledged to set up an internal accountability review board. Last March, Brennan forcefully denied allegations of widespread CIA hacking. Although who knows, maybe he just had his fingers crossed at the time. Meanwhile, on the world economic front, Argentina has been forced into default after failing to reach an agreement on a payment schedule with a select group of bondholders. Since the Argentine economy is otherwise strong, the default is not expected to have the same impact as the country's 2002 default, which led to widespread job losses, economic collapse, and civil unrest. In fact, this latest default comes as little surprise as Argentine President Cristina Fernández de Kirchner campaigned on a platform of not paying back the American hedge fund managers she described as loan sharks, predatory beasts, and vultures. Speaking of predatory beasts, the sharks are beginning to circle around New York Governor Andrew Cuomo over questions of obstruction of justice and witness tampering. Specifically, United States Attorney Preet Bharara is accusing Cuomo of interfering with and abruptly canceling his own anti-corruption commission after the panel began looking into groups with close political ties to, are you sitting down? Yeah, Governor Cuomo himself. Cuomo categorically denies any wrongdoing, but that's what they all say in New York. And finally, the next time you're in Japan and order McNuggets, prepare yourself for an unexpected taste treat, tofu. That's because following revelations that a Chinese meat supplier had sold the company expired chicken, McDonald's Japan announced a switch to new McNuggets recipe consisting of tofu, white fish, and vegetables. The company is reassuring fans of old McDonald's made with expired chicken that they'll quickly fall in love with the new taste of expired tofu. I'm Dave Rubin. Follow us on Twitter at TYT140 and suggest stories using hashtag TYT140. We'll see you tomorrow.